So ICE announcing that another MS-13 gang member has been arrested in Virginia. Meanwhile, the DOJ dismissing charges against an alleged MS-13 leader who was arrested in the Commonwealth 2 weeks ago. Attorney General Pam Bondi suggested now that the alleged leader can now face deportation proceedings, saying, quote, as a terrorist, he will now face the removal process. Fox and Friends co-host Brian Kilmeade joins us now with the Commonwealth of Virginia Governor Glenn Youngkin. Over to you, Brian.
So, Governor Youngkin, last week when we saw you, there was an arrest of MS-13 in a suburban neighborhood in Virginia. We were stunned by it. We got to see the takedown. First off, can you define what's happening? Now I understand you're maybe dropping the charges in order to deport this guy?
Yeah, so let me just begin with the collaboration that we have had with the federal government. So over the course of the last 6 weeks, we have had an intensive sweep going on through Northern Virginia and other areas in Virginia to pick up violent, illegal aliens. And this has been a great collaboration between state police, our Department of Corrections, FBI, ICE, and Homeland Security.
How many numbers are you talking about?
Over 425 illegal immigrants, violent illegal immigrants have been swept up. They've had ICE detainer orders on them that, candidly, the previous administration would never help us pick up. And now, as soon as President Trump came in, we negotiated a 287G memorandum. It took 20 hours. And next thing you know, we are sweeping up the bad guys. And yes, we are finding violent criminals, particularly gang members.
Did you know they were out there when Joe Biden was president?
We knew that there was an extensive effort to hide, to stay away from us. And we got no collaboration from the Biden administration, zero. And of course, we have local law enforcement with local areas like in Fairfax County that are declared sanctuary cities. Virginia is not a sanctuary state. And we are working like crazy to sweep up these illegal immigrants who are literally committing violent crimes. And yes, we were able to pick up one of the top 3 members of MS-13. And as you saw yesterday, the charges from the Department of Justice under General Bondi were dropped so that person can be deported.
That's why you dropped him.
And get out of this country and go back to El Salvador.
So he's going to go.
Prison in El Salvador.
All right, so let's talk about what happened with the economy. You got this international business experience, one of the most successful business executives in the country when you decided to go into politics. What do you think was the reason behind President Trump deciding to stop the tariff push and start dealing, just go 10% across the board and leave them on China? What do you think was the reason why?
Well, I think what he's heard over this course of this last weekend was the clarity from over 75 countries. They're ready to negotiate. And so now there's a 90-day pause to go cut deals. And the reality is that free and fair trade means that we can't have countries that have tariffs on our goods going to them, and yet they have free access to our country. It's been like this for too long. The president is resetting those relationships, but still identifying the fact that China is an adversary. And we cannot play footsie with China. We have to actually treat them like an adversary, and that's exactly what he's doing.
All right, you also, Lieutenant Governor Winsome Sears is going to be with you today. What should people know about the Lieutenant Governor as she tries to take your spot?
Well, first of all, Virginia is soaring. We have had the most record investment from companies coming to Virginia, $100 billion. We have record employment. We've run surplus after surplus. We've seen a huge decline in murders, and our school systems are now getting it together, and our kids are now extending to excellence as opposed to what they had before, which was equity. And we're fixing this. And now Winsome has got to keep it going. And I'm going to tell you, if she doesn't keep it going, Virginia will move backwards. It's winsomeforgovernor.com.
All right.
Go to this lady's website, get her elected.
All right, Governor, thanks so much, Lieutenant Governor. We'll be right back from Shorty's and from 1211 6th Avenue.
I'm Steve Ducey.
I'm Brian Kilmeade.
And I'm Ainsley Earhart. And click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis.